I think it was quite a good press conference. I think Powell did very well to balance, giving people what they wanted, which was no rate hike, obviously, and keep this wait-and-see attitude, giving them also the new benchmark that he's looking at for decision, which is now inflation. So this has moved from looking at wages, looking at unemployment previously, to now looking at inflation, the impacts of this growth on the economy, and saying that, look, we're way away from the target, it's weakening, and if it weakens even more, then we might have to act, but not acting, to look like he's lost all independence based on, what Trump had said, tweeted just the morning before, I think, was a request for a 1% cut, So I think that was perfectly orchestrated. The market got confidence that the Fed is still independent, and yet there was no negative news, and there was a new confirmation that inflation is now the metric that matters for the Fed, and so I think that went very well.
Do you buy what he's saying when he says that these inflationary prints that we're seeing, of course, to the weaker side, are transitory, are short-term in nature? And he said that there's no real skew either way at the moment for the next move in rates to be either up or either down. Where do you think it's going to fall if and when it does happen, based on the data and what the Fed has been saying?
Right. The key here is based on the data, right? And ever since last year, the data has been very noisy. You've had, the tax cut in the U.S. You've had these tariffs and this trade war going on, which means that some importers may have jumped the gun on importing more ahead of time, and so on and so forth. So the data has been very, very noisy. So when he says, let's wait and see, that's exactly what happened. We need to see all of this thing go through, and maybe Q2, Q3 numbers will start to reflect the true impact of the economic growth we had last year. But remember that 2018 was a down year for all markets, actually. Even the U.S. ended up down on the year. So the markets have already kind of paired their enthusiasm a bit on that one.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now, to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.